Hey everybody, MovieFanZ here. So the movie I'm going to be reviewing for you is the 2021 horror movie Willy's Wonderland. So in this movie, you have a quiet drifter played by Nicolas Cage who happens upon this small town and something happens with his car and he is tricked into doing a night janitorial job at this now defunct place called Willy's Wonderland, which used to be a child's play area, kind of like Chuck E. Cheese in a way, but is now condemned. And basically, he has to do these mundane tasks while trying to survive against these homicidal animatronics that come to life. So Nicolas Cage is the biggest name here. There's other actors and actresses in here, not of any note. But let's get into this movie. So this was actually a rewatch for me, and this movie is amazing. It works in so many different ways. One of the biggest ones is the horror elements. What I mean by that is this movie is very similar to something like Five Nights at Freddy's with creepy horror animatronics that come alive. But I think what works with this one is the location, but also the designs and the characteristics of the characters are more unique. Along with that, I also liked the backstory. And the reason I like the backstory is because it's different. The biggest difference is usually with a lot of movies, you get a backstory at the beginning of the movie. So you know what you're kind of getting into. This one, it's not like that. This is basically a 90-minute movie, and you don't get the backstory of these characters and this place until about halfway through. And I like that because it's different and it gets you excited for the second half now that you know this information. Other things I liked is the score. I thought that was really cool with the different music that definitely adds more elements to the scenes. But one of the biggest ones is Nicolas Cage. He is a badass in this movie. And one interesting thing is, like I said, this is a 90-minute movie. And he does not talk the entire time. He does grunt and makes noises, but he doesn't utter one word. And I feel like that's kind of cool to show this without words from him. Now, if I have to say negative, though, it's kind of the rest of the cast. I felt like the rest of the cast was kind of weak in the acting department. And I thought the only good thing that they were there for was to give the backstory. I felt like that was their biggest purpose, because other than that, they were not really useful. But as far as a rating goes, though, I'm going to give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. Upon rewatch, this became a better movie for me, and I was able to enjoy it more. But If you enjoy my reviews, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. But this was my review for 2021's Willy's Wonderland. Come back next time for another review. This is MovieFanZ signing off. Have a good night.